All right, welcome back to our Tri-State Trends podcast. I got my man Christian Spencer, FFL Foundation Capital, blowing up the charts. Over 40 families through July, week 3. So there's another week left. And on the cusp of hitting senior sales manager, which he will wrap up by the end of this month. Man, it's an honor to have you on, brother. How you feeling today, bro?
I appreciate it. No, it's good to be on. I'm feeling great. It's a great day to be alive.
Yes, sir. You're in the Sunshine State based on what's behind you. But before we got on this podcast, you said you're from where?
I'm from Ohio. I'm a Buckeyes boy, but I married a wife from Wolverine Country, Ann Arbor, Michigan, and that's where I reside right now.
The way you said it before we got on is I'm from Ann Arbor, go Bucks. And I'm like, what? Like I've never heard that before. But then you told me you were from Ohio. So that's amazing. But you married a wife in Ann Arbor. Like that's just like I don't know if but okay. It happens, man. So awesome. You're doing amazing things, man. And I want to start with some of your consistency. What would you attribute to the consistency that you're seeing and what it's doing for you and your family?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you guys know, I started off this year missing January, the whole month of January. My daughter was born in January,
Congratulations,
and
man.
I appreciate it. Obviously, Hall of Fame is a goal for me. And obviously, I know consistency is your ticket to get to Hall of Fame. And really, up until the past couple months, missing January, I felt like, well, I'm a month behind everybody. I might as well not even shoot for it. Um, and almost gave up kind of on my goals and stuff. And it
Wow.
wasn't until recently, a few months back, I realized I want to stay consistent. I really do, but I don't want to stay stagnant. I want to keep getting better. I compete with myself from the day before. I know that's cliche and a lot of people say that, but I truly take my numbers from yesterday and I have to issue a dollar more than I did yesterday every day.
Hmm.
Some days, do I hit that every day? No, no, realistically, I don't. But I'll tell you this, I hit it a lot more than if I wasn't shooting for anything. Um, so, I tried to stay consistent with, my lead flow, my spending, my workflow, my work ethic, but always trying to be better than the day before. And I realized really to get back on track and to, stay consistent, I have to be able to do what other people aren't. And so there's a couple things that we've started doing, myself and even Caleb. We've started doing that other people aren't, and it has made up more than missing January. And now we're back on
Hmm.
track
Hmm.
for
Hmm.
Hall of Fame. My goal now is again 500 families,
Wow.
and it's a real vision when you decide that you're going to put in some work. So
Dude, I love that so much, from the jaws of despair to, the eye of hope, brother. And I mean, like, you did that, right?
yep,
You reevaluated, you searched, you did discovery on you. You spoke to a couple people, mentors, but you did that. The whole year could be a wrap. You let 1 month turn into 2 months, turn into 3 months, and here you are saying, "Hey, I'm not hitting Hall of Fame. I'm going above Hall of Fame. I'm going to do 100 families above Hall of Fame. I'm back on track, and I'm taking this thing by storm." What does it feel like to have for that turnaround, and then to have the momentum that you have right now and the confidence you have right now?
it gives me all the ambition in the world. Um, to really because it's a whole different mindset now. When you are not essentially failing, but failing yourself with your goals. My daughter being born, that's something that I wanted to, and I told myself, and it wasn't really till convention the month after January that I realized, shoot, what did I just do? And I was like, crap. Everybody, there's 30, 40, 50, 60, 70K month producers or more for January. I'm that much behind. And so it's a whole different switch of mindset. It's like you go from being completely defeated to I'm just going to be average, this year and next year, new goal, dude, to
Wow.
picking yourself up and getting back on track. And now back on track for I don't want to hit Hall of Fame. I want to crush Hall of Fame now. And
Hmm.
it gets me up every day. It's my ambition. It's my drive. Um, and not just for the title of being a Hall of Fame producer, but despite adversity, showing myself that no matter what happens, I can get up and I can make up for it just with some work. It's everything to me. It gets me excited. I'm more hungry than ever. Um, I want to help more people than ever. I want my team. I want to recruit. I want my team to be able to help more people than I do. Um, and it's a whole different type of mindset. And honestly, I thank God for it because I don't think I would have been this ambitious um, without it. To be honest with you, so it gets me up every day.
That's fantastic. There's one thing I know working with Caleb that you guys do that you really are getting a lot of juice out of and momentum out of is these lock-ins. Can you talk to us a little bit about what those are doing for the team? How are you organizing those, and what are your expectations for results going into those and coming out of those?
Yeah, absolutely. And I know they're a new lock-ins. They're not a super thing of the past. They're pretty modern. They're pretty new. I remember me, like I was telling you earlier, me and Caleb, we started doing these about a year ago. Just us, me, him, and the wives.
Huh.
We went to college together, lost touch, now work together, don't see each other because we live across the country from each other.
Mm.
We decided, you know what, we make enough money, help enough families where we can get plane tickets, once a month, fly to see when it was just us, just see each other, work during the day, work our butts off, try to,
Wow.
compete with each other, beat each other every single day, every single lock in. We have our biggest week.
Wow.
This last week, we're here to lock in. It was not I don't think it was either of our biggest week. I think he did 28. I think I did 18. Um, but you know what? It's something when you're competing with someone and it's friendly competition. But these lock-ins, to be honest, especially for new agents, coming in, it's the chance you have to be around top producers and to get consistent training and then to put that to work. There's not really other industries that do that. And for those that don't go to these lock-ins that are available, I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer to go to these lock-ins. My goal for my agents when they go is to have their biggest weeks every lock-in to get more training than ever. That way, when they go back home, they know how to be self-sufficient and to explode from there. And they're almost like a refresher every single month. And they're great. I can't believe we haven't done these before, but they're spectacular.
That is amazing. Just the way it started, I didn't know that you guys are like, hey man, let's uh let's get the wives together. Let's enjoy life. Let's compete during the day. Let's pick the best restaurants at night,
Yep, that was
and
it.
let's enjoy it. Let's do this thing. Hey, you come to Ann Arbor, I'll come to Florida, like whatever the deal. And it turned into this thing. Like, why are we the only ones doing this?
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Let's bring the agents along with us.
Yep. And that's the nice thing, Mark. I'll tell you, especially with Foundation Capital, I'll tell you, it's really, we have a family atmosphere. I think anybody that is on our team calls or anybody that knows about, it's a I treat everybody on our team like they're my family. Caleb, we're like brothers. And, it wasn't always, I don't know really any other industry where it's like that. But the culture with Foundation is amazing. And so when it's like, oh, we're getting together, it's not like we're getting together with strangers and working as
Right.
coworkers. No, man, this is our family. This is our,
Wow.
we're bringing them in. Our kids are hanging out. They're getting to know each other.
Mm,
We're providing financially. We're helping people.
that's
Like we
amazing.
said months ago, Mark, man, it's a virtual win for everybody in the industry.
Wow.
There's nothing else like it.
That's I'm struggling with the words for what you just said because that's as pure as it get. Like if you thought about a career ever in life and it ended up like this, it's like how do you beat that? You know what I'm
You can't.
saying?
There's
Like
nothing
how do
like
you
it.
beat that?
There's nothing like it. Grateful, man. I'm grateful. It's changed my life so much.
That's fantastic, brother. When you think about providing this type of like obviously you see it changing people's lives, is that igniting your ability to recruit and talk to more people about what is out there for them potentially?
Absolutely. When I go to recruit, um, I'll tell you this: the people that know me know this. I never, unless I'm on a actual like I'm paying to recruit. If I'm recruiting warm audience, which I know is a lot of this business, I don't as much push this job on anybody. I want everybody to have the same opportunity that I have because I know everybody has one life to live, just like I do. But through my example and through how they see me and my family living a happy life and work, I have people now, whether it's at church or friends or family, that laughed at me when I started, now coming to me, and I'll get on
Laughed
that
at
here
you.
in a minute. Oh no, we're gonna call them out here in a
Let's
second. We're
do
gonna
it,
call them
baby.
all out.
I'm
I'm gonna
here
send
for
them to
it.
every single one of
I'm
them.
here
I've been
for
waiting for this
it.
moment.
Ah, let's go.
No, but I think through just seeing, and for me, it was through seeing Caleb, and Caleb for seeing other people. It's you almost ask yourself, why would I not want to do that? Is it a get rich quick scheme? Absolutely not. Is it free money? Absolutely not. But it's somewhere where you're going to be paid what you're worth. You're going to have a family culture while you're doing it. Opportunities for incentives and bonuses. Hashtag cruise. You know, um, where a company that really cares about you, they show it and they don't just say it. Um, and so, yeah, when people see what this has done for my life, it's a huge recruiting tool because they know I'm not any more special than they are.
Right.
I just found the right car to get to where I wanted to be. And so now, warm market, especially that are coming in, they just want to be able to start where I started and to provide and work, without being in corporate America, being capped off, at their, 15, $20 earning potential, when they're worth a lot more. And I tell them, if you can bring that work ethic that you have there and here and bring it here and keep self discipline, you're going to crush it. You're going to crush it. And it's a huge recruiting tool when people see what this has done for me. It inspires them to, want to do it for themselves. And we have a lot of them in the exam, actually, as we speak right now, getting texts from
Wow.
them. So it's good. It's good.
Let's talk about this laughing. The people who laughed, took shots. It's not an easy thing. Most people don't wake up. Most people don't have an aha moment at age 12 or age 19 that they're going to be an insurance agent. So, what has that experience been like with the vapors, as they used to say? And
Yes.
you might be too young for that, but you caught the vapors.
Yes.
Talk to me.
And I'll tell you this. I'm trying to find it. I screenshot. Here we go. Steve G. Steve G said it. He said it on a Instagram post, not maybe a few months back. And when he posted it, it was just like, wow, if this is not the story of my career with this job so far.
Hmm.
He posted it said, when you're broke, nobody sees you. Right? You're
Mm-hmm.
nobody, when you're average, nobody sees you. When you're grinding, he said, they start to laugh at you. It's exactly what happened, Mark. It's a pyramid scheme. You're not I went to Primerica. I used to do this. I know what this is. It's a pyramid. They promise you this and they leave you for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he put, when you succeed, they swear they know you. And now
Mm-hmm.
it's a full circle. And Steve was so spot on. It's a full circle. You know, when you're average, you're nothing. When you're grinding, it's like, look at him. Then you're starting to succeed and you're starting to help people. And it becomes more about the families than the bank account. And, money's not an issue for you anymore. And you're having things that others aren't, that we're laughing. Now they swear they know you. Will they either, come asking you for something or they want to be a part of it. And hopefully my goal is that, they'll want to be a part of it. And every single one of you, you know who you are. You owe me an apology.
Chris Spencer, going off red alert. At the end of the day, you earned it, man, and you're out here. You're providing. You're helping people. So you're not
Yes,
even.
sir.
That'll probably be. I love it. I mean, it's brazen, but it's not what you're saying. You're helping a ton of people, and you have every right to look on the camera and say, "Hit my jack. I got your back." You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Yeah.
congratulations to you, what you're doing. I know it's just the beginning for you. I love the way you reset the course of your year from a mental standpoint. Like, mindset is huge in life. It's huge in our business, and you know, you have the right tools, the right mindset. So it's an honor to have you on, and I appreciate you sharing today, brother.
Absolutely. It's good to be on.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Chris, man, keep crushing it. Hit that, Florida sun. I'm sure you're going to have a huge week this week, as always. And thank you for leading the way. Looking forward to seeing what your logo looks like, brother.
I'm excited about it. You're going to see it. It's coming this month.
Yes, sir. I see it. So thanks again. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you guys. God bless.